Coming up, Dan Ingram hosts HBO Coming Attractions, your video program guide to all the great movies, sports, and specials on HBO. Stay tuned.
Garp. Garp.
Garp?
Yes, garp.
Sounds like a fish.
When I get older, losing my head, many years from now.
My name is T.S. Garp.
What's TS stand for?
Terribly sexy.
Will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine.
Haven't I seen you before?
You like football?
Oh, yeah, I used to watch it quite a bit.
Well, you might have seen me. I was the tight end with the Philadelphia Eagles.
If I'd been out till 2:45, would you lock the door?
Make it easy on yourself. Don't be a baby, Duncan. Say Dada.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
We'll be safe here.
Robin Williams, The World According to Garp. Tomorrow on HBO.
In a time of fear, in an occupied land, a young girl faces a woman's choice.
I had no idea what my purpose in life was. Now I do.
Between a Frenchman who loves her less than his country
The fact that I love you, that may destroy me.
and a German who loves her more than his life.
The fact that you don't love me may destroy you.
You're collaborating.
Jodie Foster, Michael Onkeen, Sam Neill.
The Germans don't suspect you. They think you're someone they can trust. But you're not. Are you?
Am I someone you can trust? Is that the question?
In a time of war, love takes its risks for The Blood of Others, a film by Claude Chabrol from HBO Premiere Films. Sunday.
We asked noted blues musician Robert Klein to comment on his new special for HBO.
Doing a concert at location HBO. Oh, location. How come I'm singing like this? I'm doing a show, I want you to know, on HBO. Thank goodness it rhymes. Everybody at home. On HBO.
Robert Klein, a legend, lives on in his all-new special.
You're watching America's leading pay TV network, HBO.
I'm Dan Ingram with my co-host Joyce Gordon.
And we're here with HBO Premiere Films Coming Attractions.
A Coming Attractions special edition featuring the many made-for-HBO movies premiering in the months ahead.
We'll be looking inside, close up, and behind the scenes at all the movies and all the stars.
And it all begins with A Matter of Conscience.
I think the children should leave the country.
What?
They're punishing our children because of what we do.
What we do is right. The children know that. They wouldn't want to go. I don't want them to go. We'd never see them again.
Then perhaps we should stop what we're doing.
That wouldn't stop them punishing other people's children. We would have given in to blackmail.
Zakharov is the true story of Andrei Zakharov, scientist and Soviet dissident.
Jason Robard stars as Zakharov.
Zakharov is, for those who don't know, is a very famous Russian dissident who years ago began with working on the hydrogen bomb, saw the terror in it. He then began a campaign against nuclear war and began a cause for human rights, and was slowly removed from one of the highest decorated people in the Soviet Union.
Finally, even the international recognition that came with his Nobel Peace Prize couldn't save him. Without ever being charged with a crime, the scientist was banished to Gorky and stripped of his state awards. His mother-in-law reminisces.
He came to my family in 1975 and couldn't stand it when people in the family would swat mosquitoes with their hands. A butterfly would fly by and he would try to open the door and let it out to freedom. This is a very small detail, but it would upset him to no ends when children would destroy life with their hands.
Sakharov's children did in fact leave the Soviet Union. Sakharov's stepson.
The last news we received was that my stepfather is being kept in a separate ward in Gorky and is being visited by a psychotherapist from Moscow, and that some kind of a brainwashing technique is being used on him.
Robards has played many public figures. He was Howard Hughes in Melvin and Howard, and he won Oscars for Dashiell Hammett in Julia and Ben Bradley in All the President's Men, a 4-time Academy Award winner.
You guys are about to write a story that says the former Attorney General, the highest-ranking law enforcement officer in this country, is a crook. Just be sure you're right.
Long considered the world's finest interpreter of Eugene O'Neill, Robards has constantly challenged himself through varied stage roles. Among his best-known TV appearances, The Day After, A Moon for the Misbegotten, and his Emmy Award winner Washington Behind Closed Doors. To the role of Yelena Bonner, Sakharov's second wife, actress Glenda Jackson brings far-ranging credits, including Broadway performances in Rose and Marat Sade, and PBS's Elizabeth R., which earned her an Emmy. She's one of the few female stars to win Oscars for Best Actress twice, for Women in Love in 1972 and A Touch of Class in 1973.
No, I've had this place with you or without you, and though it means sitting on the same plane, I am going home to my thin children with their straight teeth.
You can go tomorrow.
I am going now!
More recently, she's co-starred with Walter Matthau in House Calls and Hopscotch.
Listen, no matter what happens, you stay put right here. I'll be back within an hour, okay?
Okay. And if you're not back within the hour, I'll wait for another hour and another and another and...
Jason Robards and Glenda Jackson star in the HBO premiere film Zakharov this month on HBO. Now, Joyce, you may ask yourself, how did HBO assemble all the stars that have appeared in premiere films? Well, that's easy. It's magic.